You can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. When times get tough, we don't give up. We get up. Change is never easy, but always possible. When ignorant folks want to advertise their ignorance, you don't really have to do anything, you just let them talk. You can't always come up with the optimal solution, but you can usually come up with a better solution. If somebody is different from you, that's not something you criticize, that's something that you appreciate. Fear, uncertainty, and discomfort are your compasses toward growth. If you run, you stand a chance of losing, but if you don't run, you've already lost. Fighting for what you think is right is always worth it. Our destiny is not written for us, but by us. Don't shortchange the future because of fear in the present. Money is not the only answer, but it makes a difference. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. Don't just get involved. Fight for your seat at the table. Better yet, fight for a seat at the head of the table. You have the ability and gifts to do whatever you want. It is your turn now to change the world. Yes, we can. As you get older, your mind gets a little more set. And it needs the poking and prodding and breaking through of stereotypes that I think young people provide. We did not come to fear the future. We came here to shape it. Religious freedom doesn't mean you can force others to live by your own beliefs. While the future is unknowable, the winds always blow in the direction of human progress. When our interests and values are at stake, we have a responsibility to act. Each of us deserves the freedom to pursue our own version of happiness. No one deserves to be bullied. Your voice can change the world. Where you are right now doesn't have to determine where you'll end up. Find somebody to be successful for. Raise their hopes. Rise to their needs. Hope in the face of difficulty. Hope in the face of uncertainty. The audacity of hope. The future is ours to win. But to get there we can't just stand still. If we aren't willing to pay a price for our values, then we should ask ourselves whether we truly believe in them at all. Life takes its own turns, makes its own demands, writes its own story, and along the way, we start to realize we are not the author. The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't have time to complain. I'm going to press on. I think, as you get older, that's when your ambitions become peculiar. The arc of the moral universe may bend towards justice, but it doesn't bend on its own. We are not entitled To success we have to earn it. In this new, hyper-competitive age, none of us can afford to be complacent. I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for everybody. We want everybody to act like adults, quit playing games, realize that it's not just my way or the highway.